As I'm getting myself set up and ready to go here. Okay, I don't want to edit anything. I'll just leave it like it is. What I do want is I want to be able to share it. Copy. Then I will go over here. As we're sitting here in Ramona, California. And I'll go over here to Mines. And over here in Mines, I'm going to type in hello everyone. And of course it's not piece of shit. Okay. Hello everyone. Okay, why isn't it not working? Hello. I like it when nothing wants to work. Hello everyone. Test stream on Mines via Alt YouTube channel. YouTube channel. Okay. And then I put the thing in there like that. And then I hit post. Alright. And if I get hits, I get hits. If I don't, I don't. Okay. So. One connected viewer, that's me, which is expected. Alright. So that's set. People are going to see this after and say, Dion, what kind of a crap is this? And that's fine. I don't care. Like, whatever. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Dion Soul. I hope everyone is doing well. We're sitting here in Ramona, California, USA. That's what you see behind you in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And the reason why is because I just tried to do a flight in X-Plane, and it was a total disaster. I just, the damn thing would not, the autopilot would not stay stable. It would just kept on, going back and forth, and I see that I'm a slideshow. So let me go ahead and get rid of myself, because now that I'm in the sim, I just noticed. So I get rid of me, and there, now you won't see me anymore. But regrettably, yeah, that's just the way things are with Microsoft Flight Simulator and OBS software with my with Chrome. Chromacam. For some reason I just do a slideshow, so I don't know. But anyway, without further ado, we're just gonna go fly. We're here in Ramona, California, and I'm just doing this for funsies. If I can even get the damn thing to start. There we go. And we are using the this is way too loud. Like I said, that's why I said this is a test of the emergency broadcast system. And then I'll knock this down to 30, so now it's not as loud because it was blowing my eardrums. Alright, so everything looks like we're all set. So yes, we are in the and we're actually rolling. Let's kind of spin around here. We're in the Savage Carbon, and I decided I'd do this stream on the alternate channel, just for funs, because again, I'm just kind of, I was going to do it on DLive, but for some reason DLive only lasts for 3 days, and then after 3 days, then it goes poof, and unless of course you give them a bunch of money, and or you have to get, make sure you stroke the right wheels, and it's just too much drama. It's like, you know what, screw it, DLive's, I'm just not a fan of it much anymore as I once was. I want alternative tech because we are using YouTube right now, and I did want to use alternative tech, but unfortunately, I don't know, other than DLive, I don't know of any other alternative live streaming that you can do, which is most unfortunate. If there was, do a comment down below and I'll give that platform a shot. But right now, the only one is YouTube that I'm aware of, and DLive. Like I said, after 3 days, they get rid of your video, so nobody can go see it after the fact. So right now, again, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator is the only game in the house. Or I'm sorry, Microsoft Flight Simulator. YouTube is the only one in the house right now that I'm aware of. So anyway, so enough of that crap. So let's just go ahead and go. This is my alternate channel. This is Dion's Opinion channel. This is where I get not necessarily salty, but I do piss people off because my views are definitely more of a conservative slant. I am on my main channel. I try to stay. I will stay politically neutral on my political channel because I want the most volume, you know, customers as possible, or most viewers as possible, I should say. But here on this alternate channel, I just basically let it all hang out because I just don't care. I don't give a shit. And I will do some potty mouth language every now and then. And again, I don't give a shit. So, you know, take it as it is. Don't like it, like it. I don't give a shit. And that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way people are supposed to be. People should have the attitude of like, I don't give a shit. That's the way it should be. You'll attract some people and some people you won't. And fine, that's fine, whatever. Will my opinions bleed over probably on my main channel? Probably, but I don't make any money with these things. I do this purely for, I intended to do these videos for money originally. I've been doing hard, I mean, I've had my YouTube channel, my main one, since 2008 is when I signed up with YouTube way back in the day. Didn't do anything with it, didn't decide, oh yeah, this is kind of a little thing, this is kind of cool and whatnot, and then didn't give it much thought. And then, you know, over time, I thought, well, you know what, I'm getting back into flight simulation because that's my passion. And I see these Microsoft Flight Simulator here in Ramona. It's putting the Pappy lights in the middle of the taxiway. That's not too cool. That's funny. Oh well. Anyway, so like I said, 2008, I started my YouTube channel, my main one, and then I just didn't do anything with it until 2015 is when I started getting into flight simulation, and that's when I said, you know what, I'll just go ahead and start making some videos. And after that, proceeded on then trying to you know, tote the party line, do everything that YouTube tells you to do, and that sort of thing. And I just basically played by the rules, and it's gotten me 338 subscribers over after these 5 years, and I know what it is. It's just my content is not as appealing to most people. It's only a select group of people that like my content, and that's perfectly fine. You know, that's just, you know, you do what you like, and this is why I'm on this channel. This is my opinion channel. Now, like I said again earlier, I can just let it all hang out. Now, the reason why we're in Ramona, California, by the way, is just I just want to go fly and just kind of speak my mind and just kind of do whatever, and it's kind of fly around, you know, eastern San Diego County here, and Ramona, and that sort of area, and just kind of fly around, because I don't usually fly around over here in this direction here. Over here in the eastern part of, go ahead and bring up in the eastern part of the area. So we're just outside of San Diego County, I believe. See, Julian VOR is right over there, and you can see where we are in the center here. So I'll just go ahead and just minimize this, put this over here in this corner, and we'll just make it a little smaller, and we'll just kind of go tootle around. It'd be kind of cool if there is a mod out there that you can get that actually turns this VFR map into a sky vector map, which is really cool. You know, that's kind of cool, but I don't use this often enough really to justify it. So So usually what I'll do is I'll just pop it out, or I'll just load up another program that for my flight, for my map following and whatnot. So I hope you've been doing well. Everything's been doing fine here. Like I said, I just been flying like crazy, doing my stuff, doing what I normally do, just trying to build up my YouTube channel, which realistically, like I said, after 5 years, only having 388 subs is pretty weak, to be frankly honest with you. But you know, it is what it is. It's a situation where you just don't have a lot of people that you know, that appreciate flight simulation and aviation. There's just some people use aviation strictly as, okay, just get me from point A to point B. I don't care about the rest of it, you know. Whereas you got people like other people like me who are passionate with aviation, who like aviation, and really enjoy going down here into these canyons like this and just go fly in these canyons and just check it all out. Unfortunately, we're in an area here in eastern San Diego County it's cool and all, but it's not, there's nothing really jumping out at you saying, ooh, this is awesome, you know. So what I'll do is I'll go to Julian. This aircraft is not equipped with any navigation stuff, so it's all hand flying, so you don't have an autopilot here. But because I got the little VFR map that I can see, I can just like kind of keep my eye on kind of where I'm at via the GPS that way. Yeah, this version of Microsoft Flight Simulator that you see, which is version 1.12.13, has had a few little side effects. There's in certain areas you've got spikes in the earth that protrude up, as I've said in other videos on my main YouTube channel. And then you have artifacting where you briefly saw, of course now it's gone because it's kind of moved away, but you'll see some tearing into the earth where it just bleeds over into blue skies in between the tearing of the earth, and it's just most unfortunate, but that's the way it is. But like I said, I was trying to fly with X-Plane, trying to fly the 737-200 because I haven't flown a heavy in a while, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go ahead and just fly the 737-200 because that is my favorite airliner. That and the Embraer 170, 175 Embraers, those line of regional aircraft. I like those. I like them short. You know, you don't go as far, carry a decent amount of passengers, that kind of thing. Unfortunately, the reservoir that we're at right now, I have absolutely no idea who it is. I don't have a program loaded up here to tell me the sights and sounds of what this is. So we'll just enjoy the beauty for what it is. But all in all, Microsoft Flight Simulator has done a good job in doing the Earth. What I did with my X-Plane experience is I just went ahead and got to be able to get the frame rates up and not have as much drama. I just got rid of all of the my orthos that I created. The orthos in X-Plane, at least with my hardware that I have to work with, are just not as detailed as Microsoft is out of the box. So I just pretty much just said, you know what, screw it. I'll just I'll just get rid of them. And boy, it's just night and day difference. I'm a homer for X-Plane, and I'm a homer for aviation and flight simulation, and X-Plane is just there's just no question about it. X-Plane got their asses kicked upside down and backwards. In my opinion, that's why I just haven't flown it that much. I've had 4 or 5 airplanes that have come out that sparked my interest, like, ooh, that'd be kind of a cool airplane to fly, and oh, there's an upgrade here. for this type into there. But of course, they want, with the upgrade, they want money for the upgrade, and it's just like, no, I'm not going to spend any money on X-Plane, on that platform anymore until they make it competitive with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, my dollar, because I don't get paid for any of this stuff, I've got to watch my sim dollars as much as possible. So as we're coming up over here, I have a look down where we're at. There's a nice little, let's go over here. Let's get some altitude here. I see a nice little valley over here, so let's go check out this valley and see what's happening over here with this other valley. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just streaming until my wife gets home, because she doesn't like me sitting here rapping too long. He gets annoyed. Oh, whatever. That's why usually you'll see me here in the mornings. I'll be doing videos in the mornings. I'll be over on my Gilded channel. I basically have left. I check in from time to time, but Discord is basically putting in their political views and banners and ads and things like that, mostly banners and stuff, and they've donated to BLM protesters, where the ones that got thrown in jail, they bailed them out, and the ones that they have bailed out were specifically ones, from my understanding, that did burn some businesses and whatnot. So based on that information and my understanding, it's like, no, I don't need to support them. I think they shouldn't be burning down people's businesses and killing people and whatnot just because you have a different opinion or a different view on the world. Everybody has their own opinions, and I welcome people having their different opinions. It's good. That's what makes us all stronger as a whole. But starting to infringe on people's rights, i.e. shooting them in the head just because they have a different opinion, no, I don't support that. So, but and that's what BLM does for the most part. They support, they're basically an arm to break things and to hurt people. That's most people are just common people that just want to live their lives. But like I said, this is an opinion channel. So I don't support that, so I use Gilded instead. And Gilded so far is actually stepped up to the plate pretty well. I just noticed that I was sitting here with, I need to inject my weather. Let me do that right now. Using Weather Force that I showed in my previous videos on my main channel. I did a little blob about injecting the weather as we speak. And it's cool. It's all right. The only problem is that when it transitions, or at least the problems I've been having with, you can see how it just moved there. Now we got wind. When it injects weather between one weather source and another weather source, matter of fact, you just see now we got waves on the because the weather. I think the winds at 4 knots right now, according to, the closest weather station is in Ramona, California. And my altimeter setting is 3021, so I guess I need to put that in there. So it's 3012, sorry, 3012. Not too far. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing here. Okay, there we go. 3012, there we go. But yeah, so when it transitions between one weather and another weather, it just makes my frame rate just go all to hell. So, and the way to combat it is you have to stop the weather synthesis and then start it back up again every time, and of course it makes your weather pop in and pop out and not have a smooth transition, which takes away from the immersion factor. Do a little water skiing here. I'm going to be a little bit slower than this. All right, get down on the water first, or I'll end up crashing it. Let's see what happens. Let's get down a little bit more, a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. Let's have some fun with this. We're going to run out of daylight by the time I get to where I'm on the water. You don't have the other senses, so doing water skiing in the simulator is can't do it as well as you can in the real world. I'm getting really close to the water now. You can just tell by looking at it. If I can just get a little closer. Come on, a little bit more. I'll slow down a little more. I'm not going to have enough time. I'm just going to touch the water and I end up losing the... I'm going to pull out. That's what she said. There it is. Now we're on the water, just briefly. And we'll just roll right on the water. Oh, no. Guess it didn't like that. Oh well, that's fine. It's okay, we'll load it back up and we'll do it again. But we won't, as we're sitting here loading this up. That was funny. Oopsie. See, my daughter is almost home. My wife should be home here any minute. All right, we're back in Ramona. Which is really cool. All right, let's go ahead and start everything back up, get everything back going again. That was funny. There is a product out there that allows you to record or have record your flight, and then you're able to go back and review the flight, and which is really cool. But unfortunately, it's still in beta, and it doesn't do everything quite right. So I'm just going to wait for a while. I'll wait for it to get more of a robust product, and then I'll see some videos on it and see how good it is, and if it's good enough, then I might just buy it. Here I've been preaching right along, not to buy. The reason why I got involved with Microsoft Flight Simulator and then moved away from X-Plane is, like I've said before in my other videos, was simply because I liked the ability to have everything out of the box and didn't have to have all these third-party programs. But unfortunately, just like anything else, Microsoft Flight Simulator is going right down the same path as X-Plane and the previous Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just that it's all about the third-party add-ons, and so you just can't get away from it. So you just if you can't beat them, join them. So I just buy what I think is valuable, and I wish Microsoft would have had the recording feature out of the box. That way I can give you guys the landings and the takeoffs, in the video. And that's, in that sort of thing. And that's why you've seen in my videos on my main channel that you don't see any me coming, replays of me coming into landing and basically doing debriefing of the landings and whatnot, because we don't have that ability to do it. This product is supposed to help us with that, and we'll just have to wait and see. I'm kind of hoping it fails, to be honest with you, And the reason why is because I want it to fail, so then that way it forces the hand of a Sobo to actually give us a robust product. But you know, that theory is, or that idea is probably not realistic, you know. So, which is most unfortunate. Boy, look at that wind. That wind just beating on me. You hear my dog in the background whining for absolutely no reason at all. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So let's just go ahead and just climb. Climb right on over. Kind of weird how that's that's me doing that with the rudder. That's weird. Should be stable, a lot more stable than that. That's strange. Well, I don't know what this road is, so let's follow it out and see where it goes and what it does. It should take us back into, probably into Escondido or into San Diego or something. Like I said, this, even though I was born in San Diego, this, I'm not familiar because I didn't grow up there enough. Speed. Rocks and everything are pretty cool. Shaking of the aircraft's weird though. Not as much now. Very, very interesting. If I was more prepared, I would have had a map off to one of my other monitors here to see where the hell I'm at, because I have no idea. I think I'm outside of Escondido. I know if I just head west, I'll run into the 15 freeway. Once I get to 15 freeway, then I'll know my bearings. I'm familiar with that area. Out here in this area, no clue. For all I know, I could be in Temecula. think the messed up my model, but it did when I crashed the airplane. That's why it's doing that jittering. It's really jittery right now. The sim's not jittering, it's the airplane itself. Gotta go into Task Manager and go over to Details and make Microsoft Flight Simulator priority, which makes it so if you do that, then it makes it so the airplane or Microsoft Flight Simulator get better frames, a little bit better frames. With this potato of a computer, I just do what I can just to get the maximum frame rates as possible. Like I said, okay, now we're coming to something here. We're coming to a road or to a big bridge. This might be the 15 freeway. So what we're going to do is we're going to veer off to the right or to the left. Yeah, left. Everybody's left. And we're going to, because that's got to be the 15 freeway right there. So that's good. Now we're at the 15 freeway. So now we'll just follow the 15 freeway, and we'll go south, which means we'll be going towards San Diego. And then I can get my bearings where we're at. See, if that was Black Mountain, then there would be a big cross right there, at least in the real world. But I don't think we're in Mira Mesa. Supposed to be above 400 feet above the ground minimum. No, we might be in Mira Mesa. This is a challenge, just trying to figure out where you are. Yeah, I think we're in Mira Mesa. Because if we are, we're in Mira Mesa, that would be Scripps Ranch right there. That right there would be, if we are in Mira Mesa, that would be Miramar Reservoir. And if I go over here like this, then we should be at Miramar Naval Air Station, which would be when it comes into view here in a second. And we are. So yeah, we're in Mira Mesa. Okay, see, now I know where I'm at. There's Miramar Naval Air Station, so that would be... So that would be Miramar Boulevard or Miramar Avenue. Miramar Boulevard, I think. Yeah, Miramar Boulevard. Okay, so that's Miramar. So we'll go down Miramar Boulevard here. I think it's Boulevard. Because boulevards are east and west, and avenues are north and south. I could be wrong on that. See, I lived here in the 1970s when I was a kid, and yeah, quite a bit of difference. And Black Mountain Road, I think we've already passed it. That might have been Black Mountain Road over there. Let's go in that wash over there. Check out that wash. Of course, now my frame rates are going to hell because we're in this highly populated area. I do everything set to max. I mean, on as far as ultra, I have everything set to ultra. Then I have a couple of settings turned down just so I can have decent, above 20 frames a second. See, that right there might be Black Mountain Road. I'm not for sure. The one with the S next to the water. Not that one over there. I don't know what that is. That was built. If that's Black Mountain Road, if we follow that out, that should take us right to Mira Mesa High School. let's see. I'll come over. That's not Mary Mesa High School because we'd be seeing a football field and everything, and that's not it. So that's just shopping. Okay, there's Mary Mesa High School right there. I just saw the football field. Okay, and then right here should be Mary Mesa Lanes right there. That building right there in the center of the screen. That should be Mary Mesa Lanes. My mom and dad was a big bowlers, and I bowled for a little bit. I had a 234 handicap average, and when I was a kid, I was 12, 13 years old. That's Mary Mesa Mall, if that's what I think it is. It looks like it is. It's kind of one of those outdoor mall type things. Trying to get a little lower just to see if I can get the going way too fast. Slow me up. I just want to see if it said Mary Mesa Lanes on it, because Microsoft Flight Simulator does draw. Sometimes they'll actually draw the actual names on the end of the buildings. That says Kohl's. Bath and Beyond. Don't know what that one is. Marshall's. Okay, got it. Gotta be real careful here so I don't, unless Mary Mesa Lanes is no more. Because Mary Mesa Lanes would be right here. Get a little higher so I can get a little bit more. See a little bit more. Okay, so let's get. Okay, there's Montongo Road. The reason why I'm remembering all this is because, like I said again, I lived here in Mira Mesa back from 1974 to 1980 when I was a kid, and that right there is Montongo Road in Mira Mesa. And I'm just gonna go slow. And I believe, yeah, right here would be that main. I don't remember what the name of that road is right here. It's going to be in the center of the screen for a second. And then, let's see. I lived, judging from what I'm seeing here, okay, that house in the center of the screen right now, or you can't see because my mouse is right there, but that right there is Acaso Court and Andesol, and that house right there with that tree looking thing in the center, I lived in that house. And all my friends were in these houses right here that are on this cul-de-sac. When I lived there, of course I'm going to crash, our baseball diamond was where that truck is right there, and this right here was all dirt when I lived there. All this didn't exist. I'll come around, all that stuff right there did not exist. It all looked like what you see in front of you in the 1970s. Just brush, and that was it. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down memory lane here a little bit. For me, anyway. For you guys, kind of like, okay, Dion, this is boring. But, and I get it. But anyway, see if I can come back. come back, go down this road right here. I'll be walking to school right here, or is it over there? I'd be walking to school. I think I'm over the road, I think. We should go to Sandburg Elementary School here in a minute. All right. There we go. I'd walk from over there all the way over to here, and there's Sandburg Elementary School. A Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's the best as it did. Of course, it's a lot different now than it was in the 1970s. That's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Now where we're at, we're going to be around a lot of aviation activity in the real world, so let's go over here like this. Here, back on the 15 freeway. Kind of fly around here on the 15 freeway right here. I have no idea what that is. Now the 15 freeway may start right here. We're back at Montongo Road, right? Okay, yeah. All right, so this stretch of road right here, let me get over here and it'll be on our, coming up on our left-hand side here of the airplane. Okay, they changed it up, but this right here, all this didn't used to be here in the 70s. This road right here was the 15 freeway. Whereas now I'm gonna fly over Miramar Naval Air Station's airspace, but yeah, that road right here, that's right in our, and then the one on the far is the 15 freeway as it is now. But that road right there used to be the original 15 back in the day. And then I think after we left in 1980, so probably between 80 and between 80 and I would say 82, 84 or whatever, that's when they built that extension to work around. Because I didn't live here at that time when they did that. Yep. Those are the World War II bunkers over there with that water tower way over there in the distance. That used to look like real far away. Now the dump for Claremont was right around in here somewhere. I think the wing is covering it up right now. That's the 163 right there, which we don't want to go. Right here is the 63, I believe it is. And then 15 right here, so we come down here into 15. Yeah, the trees are a little bit more than what they should be. Microsoft kind of overdrew the trees. Here we are going down the 15 freeway. And we should be coming up to Rise Electronics again. Well, Rise Electronics. In a previous video, I went down here and did the sights of San Diego on a live stream too. I think that right there should be Rise Electronics. And there it is, Rise Electronics. Cool. Means I'm about ready to crash. We come down here, and then all the oil tanks. I have no idea what these oil tanks filled, but these oil tanks took care of storage units. They have been there ever since I was born. They've been there forever. Yeah, they've been there forever. And of course, now we're going into the stadium, San Diego Stadium, or Jack Murphy Stadium, or Qualcomm, whatever you want to call it, depending on what time when you were born. In my timeline, because I was born before the stadium was built, it was called the San Diego Stadium for a long time. And then over the years, it got changed and everything else. And Dean Spanos came along, and Alex was fine, but his son, not so much. Took our football team away and went to LA. Sad, sad, sad. But hey, that's the way it goes. Now, on my other video that I did when I was doing the sights and things of San Diego over on my normal channel, I didn't get a really good look at Petco Park, so let's do that. Let's go over there to Petco Park if we can get the frame rates to stabilize. Oh, I know what's going on. It's trying to load. It loaded the new weather for the area, and this is what happens when you load the weather. See, now you're gonna watch. I turn it off. Look what happens. Boom. I turn off the weather, even though it was already injected, and look what happens. It just goes smooth as hell. And then I that was Montgomery Field, as it got the weather from the Montgomery Field. And now what we'll do is we'll go over down here, we'll go to Petco Park. It's injecting the weather again. See now, changed. See, that's the downside with Weather Force, which is too bad, because I like the fact that it changes the weather. It just needs to do it more. It just needs to make it so it doesn't freeze up. And you can see people are out flying around here, so I'm gonna try to stay away because I'm not using the ATC. But anyway, that is Interstate 8 right there below us. Our plan is we're going to go over here so we can look at Petco Park. And now let's continue to stream until I see my wife drive up. When she drives up, then I'll end the stream. So it might end up somewhat abruptly. If you have any oh yeah, we got an aircraft over there. I don't see any more. I see the one. Don't know what they're doing. The weather should change to Lindbergh Field, because Lindbergh Field is right there in front of our on our at our 2 o'clock. So what we're going to do is we're going to climb up a little bit, because we are in the pathway of runway 27 in case somebody wants to land. Let's get some altitude. Then we'll swoop back down once we get away from the flight path. Alright, you can see off in the distance the Coronado Bridge. Okay, now let me reset our eye point here. We're below the wings. All is good there. We'll get rid of the flaps, a little bit more speed. See, there's an airplane right there, right below me. I knew it. That's why I wanted to get above. You see that airplane coming in. He should come into view here in a second. There he is. I think that's an NPC though. That's one thing I wish that Microsoft Flight Simulator would do. And there's Petco Park. Let me swoop on down here. We get ourselves a good look at Petco Park. Try to go as slow as possible and try to maintain it. That's pretty cool. I like it. All things considered, that it's out of the box. Some people now take it for granted, but knowing how flight simulation is, it's pretty awesome. Probably a little bit more trees than it should be, I'm guessing. saw a shadow of something, so I guess there's another airplane in the neighborhood here somewhere. Oh, it's injecting weather. You can see it's all injecting weather, and so now it's all crappy again. And there's the shadow, that airplane up there. That's really cool. I have to turn off my weather generator again. And there, elongated, kind of looks like a cruise ship, doesn't it, in a way? The San Diego Convention Center. Azure needs to work on the boats a little bit better. You see how these boats and stuff they look like they're flat. I mean, still, don't get me wrong, it's still pretty cool that they're actually there, but realistically, excuse me, I was trying to keep from sneezing into there. Sorry about that. And I think the bug with the bridges is still in play, so I'm not going to do it. But if you go underneath a bridge, you will get crashed to desktop, or crashed to the main screen, because it's because of Azure. You know, it gives you that illusion like it's going through, but it's not. In North Island, there is a freeware mod for North Island, but I don't fly here often enough to justify having it load in my simulator every time. But they did do somebody did take the time to actually build a update the update North Island, which is cool. Okay, what's this down here? Oh, I think these are static ships. I do have the settings turned on where I have water and cars to the max, as much as I can. Like I said, the reason why you buy a Microsoft Flight Simulator is because you want the eye candy. That's what it's all about. If you don't want the eye candy, then you fly X-Plane. As simple as that. And I see my wife is coming up, so what we're going to do is we're going to do one pass to these two ships right here, and then I'll call it. Like I said, my wife is about ready to go inside, and she's worked her ass off today. Like, I don't know what that ship is, though, with those little red things on there. That's interesting. Looks like a portable nuclear power plant. Weird. Alright, guys. Well, I will catch you guys later. You guys have yourselves a great one. I'll catch you guys next time on another FS Adventures. And we will go fly around and do something. I'll start doing this more often on this channel right here, just because it is, you know, it's just total freeform. Just do whatever we want, you know. So take care, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Laters. Bye.